In my work at Network Marketing Pro, I've had the privilege and opportunity to meet some incredible people. And one of them is an artist by the name of Pitbull. His name is Christian Armando Christian Perez is what his name is. And but he goes by Pitbull, and I'm sure you know his songs, Fireball and everything else. We had him at one of our events recently, and what I love about Armando is he's really a child and a student of personal development. Back growing up, his mom was always listening to audio tapes in his car, drive him crazy, as a kid. But she kept it on and started to work a groove in his mind. And if you listen to the lyrics of his song, or some of his songs, I took my life from negative to positive, right? How you can make your life a good life. And we had him speak at one of our events, and I want to just give you a quick little excerpt from that to get into the mind of Armando and what that might be able to do for you, okay? And what maybe is the biggest risk that you can take. Listen to him, and I'll be back in a minute.
Went to school. Let me state that. Went to a lot of schools. I was on tour in schools before I was on tour in music. I did about 25 schools. And I always say this because it's the truth. I swear, I'm not a troublemaker, just always was around some trouble. I don't know how it worked out, but it did. But I had this teacher that believed in me. She changed my life. Her name's Hope Martinez. And Hope Martinez told me this one line that I apply to this day, and I hope you guys apply it. Anytime you feel something funny in either an investment or a business opportunity or trying something new, she told me, the biggest risk you take is not taking one. So anytime you feel like you're in a risky situation, go for it. Believe in it. Apply it. Make it happen. It's kind of like me on this stage right now. It's a risk. It's a challenge. But I love to be up here and be able to speak about all the things that I've been through, all the failures, which I always say failure is the mother of all success. All the losses, and I say losing is only learning. Failure is only opportunity, and there's no problems, only solutions. If you can apply that to everything that you do daily, not only in business, but in life, oh man. They say the sky's the limit, right? No, sky's not the limit because there's footprints on the moon. You can take it there.
The biggest risk you can take is not taking one. Whatever you're going to do, go for it. Most of the time we get stuck in our heads trying to imagine the worst possible outcome. We misuse our imagination by imagining terrible things, by imagining potential failure, by imagining rejection, by imagining everything blowing up. We even imagine that our family is going to resent us building our business. We imagine that our spouse is not going to be comfortable with our success. We imagine that our friends are not going to be happy with our decisions. And sometimes they won't, but most of the time what you imagine is not what ends up in reality. So I want to encourage you to take a step. We talked about, there's footprints on the moon. You can go higher than you can even see. There's things available to you that you just have to give yourself permission to go there. So on behalf of Pitbull and myself, we want to both give you permission to go there, permission to move, permission to grow, permission to take risks, permission to live big. You've got a big mission ahead of you. You just need to step into it, okay? So if you needed that reminder whispered in your ear today from him and myself, that's our message. The biggest risk you can take is not taking one, okay? So toughen up. Be ready to go. And I'll see you tomorrow.